Hey, what's good guys? Mr. Games are here, back at it again with another video, and today I'm going to be unboxing yes, the Wave 2 Super Smash Bros. Amiibos, featuring the likenesses of Ice Climbers, K. Rool, and the long-anticipated Piranha Plant. Yeah, I know, I know they came out a couple days ago, but unfortunately I stupidly did not get the better shipping, so for them to come in day one. Believe me, I'm not making that mistake once Ken, Daisy, and Youngling come out. But that doesn't matter right now, so let's get right into the unboxing. Let's start off with probably the one which is the least exciting out of them. Not saying any of them are, but in the sense of like the one that has the least amount of anticipation. We got the Ice Climbers. So, as much as I think we could take a look at the boxes, point out how nice they look, and all, let's be real. Most people who collect Amiibos don't exactly keep them in packaging. Why they do, you may ask? That. We don't keep, most of the time you don't keep them inside the packaging. You want to take them out and enjoy all their glory from all angles. And now, since we've taken care of that in a skit I find actually kind of stupid now that I did it, we have the Ice Climbers. And I got a Cloud Amiibo to put as comparison, so surprisingly, they're not that big on their own. Together, they're not actually that short. As you can see, compared to Cloud, they're about, I'd like to say, a little more than half the height. And then taking a look all around, the ice particles flying all around. The Popo and Nana basically in their pose from the game. You can't really say too much about them because, well, they're Amiibos. There's not really too much variation you can expect. But anyways, while that one was more of a less someone we weren't expecting, we have a cooler one I'd like to show off. The big, fat, green crocodile himself, K. Rool. So K. Rool is basically, I'd say, the most anticipated fighter of this game, because as cool as Ridley was for an introduction, I personally believe K. Rool is a bit more hype, because I remember how much he was really anticipated over the years. Especially back in Smash 4, everyone was basically saying that he was going to make it in because of the ballot that was going on, but he didn't, and now he's in this game. So, opening it up, they're actually packaged pretty widely in here. And then opening it up, so here is the big green crocodile himself, K. Rool, who, it's funny because this is actually the only merchandise of K. Rool that exists for a character who's been so popular over the years. It's kind of funny that this is his first real bit of merch. So compared to Cloud, he's actually not that tall himself. However, what he lacks in height, he has in width, making him one of the more wider Amiibos. And also, going to point this out, the texture difference between the cape, the body, and the chest makes this actually really worth the $15 I spent on this guy. Man, that is a really nice Amiibo figure. So far, way better than the Ice Climbers, even though I really like the Ice Climbers Amiibo. There's so much detail, in the cape itself back down here, where there's each little jagged part. The eye looks really good, actually, because I don't know if you can see it, but that's basically the eye right there. And you can pretty much make it, you can see that there's a lot of detail in the eye to make it look good. Yeah, it's actually a really nice quality. So yeah, anyways, as cool as that is, and as much as I love K. Rool himself, there's another character who I think is way cooler than those two combined. Who is that one, you may ask? The Piranha Plant. You know, I'm not gonna lie, when they first revealed this, I was actually at school because, you know, school has to start at 9 o'clock, and even though the direct was at 8, I would not have had enough time to go ahead and watch it if I were to just stayed until 8:30 to head to the school. So basically, all I remember was I was at the school watching it with one of my friends, and he had a huge flip out when they revealed this character. It's kind of funny looking back on it, but it was a shock, or more or less a what the hell happened for them to reveal Piranha Plant as one of the first DLC fighters. But now that we've all had a chance to let soak in, we all love him. And we also will love what his amiibo looks like when it's finally opened. So, as you can see, one thing I kind of really liked about the Amiibo when they first announced it was the potted plant part, which, surprisingly, looking at it, the potted plant is not really that interesting. It's kind of just more basic compared to the rest of the character. However, if you take a good look inside, you can actually see a good amount of dirt in there. So they went out of their way to make sure it looks kind of like dirt if you take a look in there, which is a really nice thing to see on such a simple idea for an amiibo. But yeah, of course, there's the tilt of the amiibo in the mouth. It's basically just the tongue, but it looks like it's very far deep in there, which is really nice. And then on the back, of course, his signature polka dots, and then the 2 leaves on the side. And then compared to Cloud, he's actually kind of rather tall for what you'd expect, basically almost being the exact same height as Cloud. And surprisingly, Cloud is one of the bigger amiibos, or taller amiibos, if you will. So for him to be this tall of a character, or of an amiibo, it's pretty nice and all. Alright, so now that we got them all opened, I'm going to put them all next to each other, just to show you what they all look like. Alright, so I just put them all together, and here's basically all of them standing next to each other, and here's what they all look like when you put Cloud into the mix. It all looks really good, and I think I'm going to end the video here. I hope you like, subscribe, maybe leave a comment down below, and I can't wait to see you guys again in April. See ya. Alright, and here is a look at my amiibo shelf. And if you exclude all the other, like, non-Smash Bros. Amiibos, I'd say we got a good amount. Nice climbers are right there, and then Rool Piranha Plant right there. Yeah.